What's up, boys? If you're a stim junkie, you know you can't take the MHA every day. You can't be taking the crazy hitters. There's a ton of daily drivers to pick from. Some of my favorites I've already talked about on this channel, but this one has fell into my lap, and boy, this thing right here, it's something. So y'all stay tuned. Let's talk about it. Yo, it's Drug-Free Dansby, and today I have Defy pre-workout by Blackmarket Labs. Full spectrum pre-workout. What's this thing about, man? Before we get going, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, man. Let's interact, let's get to know each other. Don't be a stranger. I love each and every one of you. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel and loving on me. And what's been really dawning on me over the last few days is my early recovery days. I heard something from this old timer in the rooms and it stuck with me. I actually texted this old timer the same thing because I ran into him this week. Hope he sees these videos one day. Hope he sees this one in particular because I'm going to shout him out. It's anonymous, so I'm going to keep it anonymous. But he was sharing one time and he said, you know, today could be the best day of my life. And it has nothing to do with a check coming in the mail. It has nothing to do with, you know, these amazing things happening this way or that way. Today could be the best day of my life because I can get out of my own way and I can live a sober lifestyle. And I'm paraphrasing what he said, but I try to carry that with me going into my day-to-day life because I've said it on this channel before. The point of sobriety is to be sober and happy about it. I do know dudes that are, you know, been 15 years sober. They hate their life. They hate their wife. They kick their dog. They hate their job and all this stuff. My sponsor says, find out what they're doing and don't do that. You know, the big book says we are sure that God wants us to be happy, joyous, and free. Now, life can be tough and it can suck and there can be situational things, but I want to tell you guys from the bottom of my heart, I'm having a blast right now. The highs and the lows of life, just going through it with each and every one of you. If you're struggling right now, I get it. I'm struggling with some things too, man. And that's what's really cool, man. When any of us, you know, live in a spiritual life, have a platform, a lot of times we feel like, oh man, I can't speak today. I can't go on stage today. I can't talk about the struggles today. I'm struggling with this. I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with this. Another one of my mentors was like, bro, that's exactly what you need to do is get up there and share what's on your heart, man. So that's what I do with this channel, man. I love each and every one of you. I hope that helps somebody. If you're struggling, send me an email, reach out to me. I'm here for you guys. You can reach out to me on Instagram. Let's talk, man. I'm not a stranger to anybody on there. But all right, so I went through and I reached out to some companies. Some of them got back to me, some of them didn't. No big deal. Big shout out to Blackmarket Labs for supporting the channel, sending one of these bad boys over. I actually have their thermogenic pre-workout cuts, and they have a couple of other things that I have been eyeballing. May have to spend some money out of my own pocket if this one was a hitter, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. But let's talk about this, man. So this is their full spectrum pre-workout. Let's check out this tub here. So I really like the black and white because I feel like most pre-workouts and supplements nowadays, you can see like all the colors and shininess and all this good stuff. This one, they wanted to keep it kind of simple, dude, and I like it kind of just gives me like an old-timey, like 50s vibe, you know, street life, graffiti sort of vibe, and then you have this font right here, and this is a peach rings flavor. So we'll talk about the flavor a little bit. So I'm a big fan of peach rings, and I will tell you, these guys definitely did it right. Super tasty, tasted like straight juice. I actually had a Blackmarket and Panda Sups collab, that gorilla, whatever. That thing was super delicious. I think that's this, I'm pretty sure it's this company. Regardless, it was a peach rings, tasted very similar to this. I will say it's not tangy. It's really smooth going down, and it tastes like you're eating some peach gummies. So big shout out to the company on getting the flavor right. A lot of times I'm not taking pre-workouts because they taste good, but it is a nice touch if I can sip on something tasty. This is one of those pre's that you want to just kind of sip on instead of just, oh my God, let me get it down, let me get it down. All right, so let's see. It says here on the side, a clinically dosed pre-workout, relentless pump and performance, and unyielding triple caffeine release and focus. Let's see what the label says, guys. All right, so supplement facts. So Sadly, I'm not a big fan of this. They are doing the 1 scoop, 2 scoop, but I'm not going to shut it off completely if I see that. I mean, Purple Crack has 1 scoop, 2 scoop, so whatever. Not a hater here. So 2 scoops should yield 25.54 grams. I will tell you guys on this scale, 1 level scoop was 14 G's, so I got 28 grams from doing 2 level scoops. Knocked off all the powder on the top. I made sure it was legit. And I ran with it, guys, because, I mean, this isn't Crack Barbarian. This may or may not be a solid daily driver. And, what's an extra gram or 2 going to hurt, right? So I ran on a whole 28 grams for my thing. So off the rip on this label, you get at the 2 scoop dose, you get 10,000 milligrams, 10 grams of L-citrulline. There's no malic acid, pure L-citrulline. I love to see that, man. That is a hefty dose. We're not cutting it with nothing. It is good stuff. All right, next we have betaine anhydrous at 5,000 milligrams. Hefty dose. It's for that strength output, going to help you while you're pushing the weights in the gym. I love to see that. Next, we have beta-alanine, 3,200 milligrams. Clinical dose. We're not under, we're not over. We're right on the money with this. So good job, Blackmarket Labs. Yeah. Next, we have alpha GPC, 50%, 600 milligrams. So that's going to give you some focus, dial you in, mind-muscle connection, get you in the zone. It has some nootropic properties. I see it in a lot of nootropics. It can give you a slight mood elevation just because you're like, whoa, I'm feeling different, whatever. I like alpha GPC. Next, we have choline bitartrate, also at 600 milligrams. That is another focus ingredient there. It's going to help with the release of acetylcholine in your brain, get your cognitive function going. If you were foggy going into this workout and you took this bad boy, it's going to get you right in the zone, focused on why you're at the gym. All right, next we have some pink Himalayan salt, 300 milligrams. That's going to help with performance. It can help with hydration, all that good stuff. Salt can help with pumps, depending on how you look at it. Next we have some bioperine, black pepper extract for absorption. So that's the pump and performance. So pretty solid. You get the citrulline. There is no glycerol. There's no norvaline or anything like that. You're just hitting it with some citrulline, and we'll talk about the pumps here in a bit. Next, we have a category called Energy and Focus. You get L-tyrosine at 1,000 milligrams, 1 full gram, so more focus. It's interesting that the alpha GPC and the choline is up in pump and performance and not in the energy and focus, because those are focus ingredients as well. However, I love it. So you're already kind of speaking my language here. If you have alpha GPC, choline bitartrate, and L-tyrosine, I mean, take those ingredients. They're in a lot of nootropics that I enjoy taking. So next, this one is a unique, ingredient here that I've seen, I think only in Blackmarket Labs, maybe some others. Dendrobium extract, 600 milligrams. So that is a stimulant. It's going to help with athletic performance. It's going to help you, get dialed in as well. It's going to give you the stimulant effect. So energy, all that good stuff. So next, this is crazy. I didn't even see this until now. So you get another N-acetyl L-tyrosine, 500 milligrams. Now this is starting to make sense when we get into the experience part, guys. So 2 forms of L-tyrosine, alpha GPC, and choline bitartrate. Can you guys guess what the star of the show is on this? All right, next we have a little bit of the good stuff. We got one of my favorite ingredients, Araya genesis extract, 150 milligrams. So labels are just labels, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Don't hate me, Blackmarket Labs. When I saw the low dose of Araya, I was like, it's probably just going to be hidden underneath all the other ingredients in here. You're not going to feel it, whatever. The effects section is coming up, guys. Y'all stay tuned. I'm kind of already spoiling it, but whatever. All right, next we have velvet bean extract. See, that's some L-dopa, I believe, 50 milligrams, another low dose. Again, labels are just labels. I saw that, and I'm like, bump it up, dude. Get higher dosage, dude. What are we doing? It's all good. We'll talk about it. Next, all right, finally, so caffeine is listed a little further down on the list. Caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams, so perfect dose, guys. I'm glad it's not 400, 500, whatever. Give me 300, call it a day. I'm a happy camper. All right, next we have Cafe Latte. This is trademarked. That's the caffeine Arabica coffee bean, so natural caffeine. Love to see that too. So, I'll go back on what I said about the 300 milligrams. We instantly have another 100 milligrams here, so that's nice. Then we have Infinergy Dicaffeine Malate at 75 milligrams. Can't complain with that. That's that long acting. So you do get the 3 forms of caffeine, which is cool. Next, we have some Synephrine, 120 milligrams. Not going to try to say that actual name there. So that's for that fat burning, get you sweating, all that good stuff. Great ingredient. Love to see that. And then finally, we have 100 milligrams of L-theanine, another nootropic. Compare well with the Oriya, compare well with the focus ingredients that you have in here. It's going to smooth out some of the stems that you may have. Sometimes L-theanine is a slapper and it really adds to the show. Wildfire, if you guys have taken that. Sometimes it can take away from it, but let's really freaking talk about it. So based off this label, being a stim junkie, being friends with other reviewers, we talk crazy pre-workouts all the time. When I saw this, I'm gonna be honest, my heart sank a little bit because I didn't see any alpha yo, and I saw a low dose of Oriya. I didn't see any beta PEA. And if you guys seen my God of War review, let's just say that you don't necessarily need those ingredients to have you a slapper, guys. Let me tell y'all, I freaking love this pre-workout. I enjoyed the heck out of my workout. It was something special. It hit just right, guys. It wasn't over the top. It was definitely strong enough to where you feel like you took a potent, well-sourced, good ingredient pre-workout, and that's what makes me happy. You don't have to put in my favorite stems. As long as it comes from a good manufacturer, dude, this is a quality freaking product, and I'm going to say that. Blackmarket Labs, you guys got this right by the flavor, by the label, and by the experience. So, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you like what I said so far before we get into the experience, but let's freaking talk about it. So, I just got back from the gym. I'm still buzzing. I'm still dialed in. All that good stuff. I want to say off the rip, 5-10 minutes in, you get really, really strong betas. Really potent, great quality betas. And I obviously review pre-workouts all the time that have betas. This is up there with the best of the best. I really appreciated that. That let me know that there was, I was in for a treat. There's going to be some more stuff coming after this, right? So, at the caffeine comes in pretty quick, and it gave me this nice vibe, nice good energy, getting ready to go. That betaine anhydrous, the beta alanine, that sense of urgency was the first thing that I felt, and I was like, okay, this is strong enough for me. Long day at work, haven't worked out in a few days. I've been itching to get to the gym. I was hoping this would be a hitter, and let me tell you guys, after the caffeine kicks in, 10, 15 minutes, whatever, as you're building up to that 30-minute mark, as you guys can imagine, you get this crazy focus. Super good. I don't want to say it's one of the best, but definitely one of the best mind-to-muscle connection I've had in a workout in a long time, dude. Like, there's a ton of pre-workouts that have focus ingredients, but this one right here, bro, next level dialed in. There's nothing illicit. There's no DMHA, obviously. It's not that sort of focus. It is just this perfect, get your brain right, get your head right, get you in the freaking zone sort of focus. The L-tyrosine, alpha GPC, the other tyrosine, the choline, all of that comes in right around that 30-minute mark, and you're like, let's freaking go. The caffeine from the natural and the caffeine anhydrous is strong enough to get you like moving, like you're not resting in between sets. So great, like strong, I would say medium to high level, almost stim junkie daily driver, like just from the caffeine, no alpha yo, nothing, right? After you hit that 30-minute mark, going into the 40, 45-minute mark, the Oriya kicked in, and that little bit of L-dopamine, and there was a nice sense of well-being. I will definitely use the word mood elevation. Not the highest mood elevation I've ever felt, but a noticeable, in a bubble, dialed in nootropic highness comes in, and it's one of those vibes that I can feel really good about, that just feels natural. I feel normal. I'm not taken out of my head. It's something that you want to be chatting with your friends. You could take it and go be around large crowds of people. Like, it puts you in an enhanced mindset to where you're like, bro, I could feel like this in any setting of my life. I got to go to work after this workout, whatever it is. I get to go home and hang out with my wife after this workout. Whatever it is, dude, it puts you in a great mental space, and it's not over the top. It's not, You know, you're not super stimmed out or nothing like that, so you're not feeling like jittery. I felt literally no jitters from it whatsoever. As that Erigenesis mood elevation is coming in, the synephrine comes in, and I'm like, bro, I'm sweating a little bit, dude. I got a little, you know, a little heat going on, which I really appreciated that as well. The strength output, I noticed for sure there was a bit of aggression for me. Like as I was doing a pull day, I was like, ugh, like it changed me. Let's just say, guys, if I would have went into this workout today all just on nothing, just maybe sipping water, would have been a totally different workout if I didn't take this bad boy. So why do we take pre-workouts? Because it helps us, right? We use them responsibly and it helps us. This one right here, guys, is a perfect few times a week, medium to high level daily driver, something that's going to give you the mood elevation. There's no appetite suppression. You're going to get the sweats and a little bit of thermogenic. It's going to put you in a good mood. Plenty of energy to get you through the hour and a half set, 2 hours if you want to. Use it for cardio, whatever you're trying to do. Star of the show, definitely the focus, definitely the mind-muscle connection out of this world. The best I've felt in a long, long time. Energy is perfect. Physical energy is perfect. Without Alpha Yo, mood elevation is there as well. The pumps, dude, just for the 10 grams of L-citrulline, nasty pumps, dude. Sick freaking pumps on this. Super appreciated that. That was just the freaking icing on the cake. It was a byproduct. This nice stim package with the right amount of pumps, man. Blackmarket Labs, they got this right. You know, I know nothing about these guys. We've talked one time and they sent this over, so I'm not just hyping this up, man. I really appreciated this. This is a product I want to have in my rotation, and I haven't taken an illicit pre-workout in a long time. So this makes me feel good, dude, because this definitely hit the spot. If you're a stim junkie, it'll scratch that itch for you. You'll get a solid workout. You'll push set after set, and then when you get home, the focus is going to be long lasting. There's no appetite suppression. The energy, I hope it goes away in the next few hours, but I'm still like jacked right now, like hyped, ready to go. I went low stim all day going into this, and I did the 2 scoops, baby, and it freaking hit, guys. So if you like what I said, I'm going to link it down below. I'll put a discount code on there so you guys can save a little cheddar. And just remember, guys, I got another one of these coming. Get pumped, not drunk. Peace.